State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And off to the single back. He breaks the tackle. To the 16. Nice second effort by the back to break the tackle. But how about the defensive backs willing to come up and stick to the face of the man?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the players, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels foot.
Intercepted in the first drive.
That is not the start this offense wanted. We're trying to come out, we're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a couple of
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll return it and try to find the pocket. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They're about to get a drive going here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well pick up the ball.
Not many receivers like that. They just don't play. They'll put it up. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job on offense. Let's go. He had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out in front of him.
He's got an open man. Wide open on the right. Oh, he thought he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to
like this guy, right? You got 4th and short. Quarterback sneak, everybody knows it, but he's just plowing into that offensive line and driving his legs, pushing forward to pick up the first down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs a timeout back. No good here. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you. Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Fly trumpet! Fly trumpet! Unlock! Set up!
Trying the left side. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement, point of attack, and find a little boost here.
Solid pickup for 4 on
Base 27 jump! Base 27 jump!
back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first
221
interception
wing,
of the
221
season.
set.
Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
To the air on first down. He makes it grab. To the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This feels
Here we
like
go,
one
here
of
we
those
go.
games you might have to answer every score.
I'm so impressed watching this guy.
Ready, ready.
I tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger boot, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this guy.
Brass! On the ready!
Just the pattern. Second down, go to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field.
Let's
They're just
go!
going to have to
Let's
make
go!
better plays than we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss,
big run. The OC is going to give him the best.
Looking to throw. Gets it out quick. Going to swing it on second down. Pressure coming. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my
To the line,
out
to the
wide.
line.
I have to throw them the football.
Here we go.
And make a play at the top.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking to get it. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
Charcoal.
Downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
The short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator. It's reliable, obviously, but it allows you to see how the defense is going to react. This can really help the playbook for the rest of the game.
To the air on second down. Going over the top. Already toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Oh, he's getting it. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Cooler.
Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Working that left side now. They make the stop.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
Second down, he'll throw it.
And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first down from the 9. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Form. Set up.
Wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone.
shape, or form.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Fires to the wideout. Target over the middle. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when the guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position.
Here we go.
You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, Jordan Madison. There's always a playmaker on the field if you want the quarterback to take advantage of. They've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
Down away at 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And then with a connection, looking to make a big play there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affected the football.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right down the middle. Another incompletion on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Set. Ready.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And off from the gun. Watch his line for a couple of yards, and that's 33. The Indy Lions bring up the young.
Music now.
Nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So you got to make them go.
On the gun, running back tries to pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Face bait. Face
The
bait.
Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. And the third down pass is incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely... off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there
Trick
on
9.
4th
B.
down.
Set up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position.
Military
Let's see what they
stun.
can do from a play calling standpoint.
Gets him on the ground in the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great shot.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line. Getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
After run, now throw. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball is going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. What are you doing?
Leaves it with the back. Really nice pickup there as they head out for the first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
The toss to the outside. He gets it up and forced out of bounds out of the 50.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards. Quarterback keeps it. They bring him down, and not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's able to stop him, not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Down. Ready,
Quarterback may change this route.
Ready.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted a first down. Can swing it.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They take over late in the time to put together a drive. Here comes the heat. And he was able to
gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some.
Makes a grab on the right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
They'll wrestle and go just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind
first down. They'll put it in play from the 33.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got his man on the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Let's it fly.
Taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is trailing right now. I'm old enough to remember the '07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group can find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by just 4 to Hawaii. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Sure hands. It's yours. It's the grab. Goes to the first down. Pick up on that one. They'll immediately call timeout.
You can tell those two guys in
Throws to the wideout. And they ruin an early drive.
And I love this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Finding open areas. And he gets out of there. The Nittany Lions will hustle with the line. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time. Let's go. Slates it over the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board.
Let's go, let's go. Cookie.
Wants to go up top on first down. Moving out of the pocket. He just barely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Just
Here we go, set.
Play in this half.
Ready, go.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now this offense will take the field again.
22 water. 22 water.
The give to the tailback.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays.
Set ready.
Handing the football off to this guy. He's got incredible speed.
They're going to ride this running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. Keep that going. Very hard to stop.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McClain.
Quarterback is on that understand. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Ready. Ready. Right here, right now. Ready.
Power football. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
Live trumpet. Live trumpet. Let go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Justice releasing on 1st down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Offense changing the play.
Set up.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Again, this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those blitz up there and catch the ball.
And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick touch. The 7-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
He wants to throw it again. He's got it and still goes for
something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much pressure, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. One of the most
Phase
valuable things a
27 jump.
quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You did.
All by himself down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, 7. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll make some adjustments. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
The quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
Press.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after a solid pickup.
Listen, I'm going to poke this guy again. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and now, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires to the wideout. This time on target. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All we could do was say, the best
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
You know, as a quarterback, the worst thing you can do when you throw a go route is overthrow it, because the only thing that can happen is an incompletion like it did right there. The best thing to do sometimes is to underthrow, because your guy can come back, make the catch, or fight through and get a pass interference penalty.
This time he's got it. He'll get a first down stop at the 21-yard line.
He has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's the hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that.
Here we go. Okay, ready?
But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still on the ground.
Music now. Four face paint.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And they were able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on
Oh, he's not punting. He's going to throw. Fires to the middle. And he's nailed it.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, caught it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap into the up back, complete the pass. So fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
That hut.
Motion from the wide.
These plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
Let's go.
No doubt. When they get on
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a run there of 85 yards. It was finished off with a quarterback sneak. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
4.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback
Here we go. Snap.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pushes on him. They get 2 as he throws.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human.
Okay, ready?
Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense. Getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your
Trying to beat the D deep.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get himself. Good, solid
Extreme reality of college football. Makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
quick pass on the jet. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion. They lost yardage. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just
Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring it to an end four. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
Yeah, it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously my mindset switches.
Yeah, David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, set, ready.
They'll move the wide receiver.
On.
Touch pass on the Jets. Just a 1-yard gain with 3rd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. Puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see just get him out of the spot.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He may keep that rush on it. And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And when you're faking punts, it's obviously a lot easier to execute in practice against a scout team when you get exactly what you want. But doing it against a starting return team or defense is a little bit more difficult. They're unable to come up with the completion. And now the offense is set up in great field position.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level
414 satellite. 414 satellite.
Decision making, athleticism, everything has been on display.
And they moved out front here in the fourth.
I love this offense. Run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown. And more importantly, take the lead.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Ready! Ready, go!
To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on penalty for the Lions.
Nice job by the QB to sit back and drop the tail. Wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing more, take off and slide.
Military, done!
Don't take a big shot.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set! Set, go!
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Down!
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers are 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. Gotta bring it down there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. A few more stops, and it's dub time. So here's that rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable.
Come on,
That's
Dad!
definitely job number 1.
Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Flag! Flag! Go!
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked up. They ruined the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work.
Hey!
They're running, trying to drain time on the clock. And he was lost the fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the center. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Six
Offense has a
remain!
1st and 10
Six
from their
remain!
own 20.
Wrong! Wrong!
The give from the good. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Gets it to the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments.
Here we go, here we go!
Level noise. And they fail to hold it down.
Frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, take some time.
that loss a week ago. Hauls it in, looking for space. Not able to pop it. They got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's taking a deep shot on the and it slipped through his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field. But a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He makes the call.
Felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that's how they were able to force the completion.
Trying to make magic on this feet. And the defense holds firm. Pick up that ball on that play.
Okay, break.
On third and long, trying to convert. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.